my god, so good.
Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you the 5 best things to do in Muscat.
Guys, look at this.
Muscat is one of the most naturally beautiful places in the world, but it's also filled with history, culture, and amazing food. So that brings us to number 1 of the best things to do in Muscat. Try out the local restaurant scene. If you're looking for something that sums up elevated Omani dining, I highly recommend Calabash. Food is to die for, and I highly recommend the lamb ozi and chicken kabsa.
How's that?
It's also got a great atmosphere, so it's well worth paying a visit. Another great place to stop by is the Tea House, which is a really lovely place to stop by for a local Omani breakfast.
As you guys can see behind me, this over here is the Tea House, which comes recommended by locals as one of the best places to get breakfast. But yeah, apparently this is one of the best places to try kubs, which is like a local Omani breakfast. It's almost like a paratha, and it's famously stuffed with cheese and honey, and sometimes even potatoes and cheese. So I've decided to get like a bunch of different ones to try. I'm so excited to try this. I love that type of food. The cheese and honey is so good. That is one of the nicest things I've ever tasted. I never ever thought that cheese and honey would go so well together. So this is the cheese and potato one, which I'm trying. And it's also just so delicious. But I think the cheese and honey have the edge for me.
If you don't fancy an Omani breakfast, you can always check out Twins Turkish Restaurant, which is a beautiful restaurant located on the beach. The Turkish breakfast was a huge spread and just as delicious as it looked. Obviously, the location also made it extra special.
Such a good Turkish breakfast.
Another great spot to eat is shawarma spot in Motra. I had been here on my last trip and I had to test it was still as good as I remembered.
Okay, so last time we were in Muscat, we discovered this place and had the best shawarma. It's so delicious. And so we've come back and I'm here to test it again. Oh my god, it's so good. Only 70 cents for the shawarma. Right over here. Delicious.
And that brings me to number 2 on my list of things to do, and that's spend some time in Mutra. Not only is Mutra where the shawarma spot is located, but it's also where the famous fort is as well. The streets are also super beautiful. There's amazing architecture, beautiful mosques, and loads of hidden gems. Not to mention it also has a massive souk where you can get almost anything. Next up, and number 3 on my list of what to do in Muscat, is a visit to Wadi Shab.
We've just arrived at Wadi Shab, so it's first the boat, and then we're going to do an hour-long hike. Here we go. At these fits.
Wadi Shab is a great day trip from Muscat because it's only 1.5 hours from the city. The visit begins with a boat trip across the Wadi entrance, which costs less than 50 cents. Right from the get-go, the views are stunning, and the boat ride across the river signifies the start to a really great hike ahead.
Here we go! You can see a little bit of Insta versus reality over there, the line of people.
One of the things I recommend is getting there early. As you can see, there were quite a lot of people already, and this was at 10 a.m. On the hike, you're going to see a lot of beautiful views of the mountains, ancient dwellings, amazing palm trees, skyscraper gorge walls, and sparkling rock pools. And in terms of hiking difficulty, I think almost anyone could do it if you take it slow. About halfway through our hike, we spotted some young boys jumping from some of the higher cliffs, and oh my god, it was so scary.
I can't watch this. I feel... Woo! Well done! Woo!
After that spot of entertainment, we made it to the last pools, which were beautiful and crystal clear. It was a bit busy though, so like I said, make sure to get up early for this.
So we've just got back. It was about 45 minutes for an hour hike? About an hour hike. We got our exercise and it was the most beautiful scenic hike. It was super busy, so I recommend if you're going to do it maybe at this time of year, to start quite early. So that's what I would say is like my only regret. But even if you just go for the hike, there's amazing views, you can jump off the cliffs. So yeah.
We really did have a great time and highly recommend it. Also make sure to bring a backpack and some water, as you won't be able to buy some out on the hike. The fourth on my list of things to do in Muscat is the visit to Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. This is the largest mosque in Oman, and it's honestly such a spectacular building. Believe it or not, but the mosque houses Oman's tallest tower, standing at over 90 meters. It's important to note that non-Muslims can only visit from 8:30 to 11 in the morning and not on a Friday. Obviously, it is customary to wear modest clothing. I personally love to embrace the culture and wear traditional dress, which brings me to number 5 on my list, which is go shopping for traditional dress or kandora if you're a man. I have to say, I didn't realize the guys would get so into this. They had such a great time trying on all sorts of different kandoras. Some didn't fit so well, but eventually we ended up finding ones that fit perfectly.
So good.
You do look really good actually. You look so nice.
Nice?
I love the purple. You suit purple. You should get purple.
Obviously, I don't know much about kandoras, but this shop really seemed to know what they were doing.
So we're outside a traditional Omani kandora. Is it kandora? Kandora shop. Elliot and our friend Tom decided to get one because we're going to a traditional Omani bullfight. I know, bullfight. In a few minutes. So yeah, we wanted to fit in a little bit more. I already had my beautiful abaya, which I got in Abu Dhabi, so I didn't have to go shopping. But it's actually something I really recommend doing. It's quite a nice experience to go into the traditional shops and buy the traditional dress. They're really beautiful, both the men's kandoras and women's abayas, and there's so many different variations, even the men's ones, but they went for the classic white. So yeah, if you guys are ever interested, the place is called can't even pronounce that, Al Obaidani Stores. I'll write it down over here. But yeah, like I said, great idea, and it's always nice to, you know, make an effort to fit into the culture and stuff, so highly recommend.
Woo! They are decked out and ready for the bullfight. All decked out in our new clothes, we headed to the bullfight. It was super crazy, kind of dangerous, but that's for another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Muscat is a beautiful place, and I hope you enjoyed my 5 best things to do in Muscat. Until next time. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more great videos like this.